All right, guys, it's been a long and winding road, but the journal tells us that somewhere around here is a land where bagmen and skeletons walk upright and the air is filled with children screaming. Oh, there it is. Good evening, ghouls and goblins from breezy California, where we are just so lucky that the core cast of Gravity Falls dressed for wintertime in the summertime. We are here for Oogie Boogie Bash 2024. We are super excited. It's our very first time here. There's gonna be character meet. Well, actually, character greets, not so much meets. Character greets.
Character sightings.
Character sightings. There's gonna be trick or treat trails. There's gonna be Villains Grove, which is a fantastic walkthrough experience. There's gonna be all the rides and attractions offered by Disney California Adventure, but with a villainous twist. We are super duper excited and the line is already backing up, so we're gonna get moving. I'm Tim.
I'm Katie.
I'm Kaylee from Fantastic Travel.
And we do things like this.
Is that okay there?
That is perfect. Thank you.
Wristband.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay there?
Yes, perfect.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
I'm good at yourself. Treat bag.
Treat bags.
There's a map inside the bag.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I have
Cute. Okay, this is our event map. Most of the attractions here at DCA are going to be open during the event. Not all of the characters that you would meet during the day are going to be here. Some will. Most importantly is that we'll have new characters that are event exclusive, including Hades, Agatha Harkness, Dr. Doofenschmirtz, and of course, Oogie Boogie himself. Not saying we're gonna meet all those characters, just saying they're here and you can meet them. Though once again, I have to emphasize that meet is a very strong word. You can greet these characters. The lines will go past the characters, you can take a couple of photos, some videos, but then you have to move on. They cannot sign autographs, they cannot stop and have a 5-minute conversation with you because these lines get very, very long. Just bear that in mind. Plan accordingly. Now, obviously, this wouldn't be a Disney Halloween event if you couldn't claim free candy, so these treat trails are accessible to us as well. We picked up goodie bags when we got our maps. Each one of these is an opportunity to claim some candy. Not sure how much, just know I do not need it all. This is also not including any stops we make for food. There are some seasonal snacks available. We've got, I think, 5 listed on that map. There may be other things that are seasonal for the Halloween event, but not for Oogie Boogie specifically, which may still be available. Most of the DCA restaurants will be open to ticket holders for Oogie Boogie. They will start kicking out day guests at around 6 o'clock in 3 hours or so. We are hungry. We're gonna have to make a stop somewhere. We're just not sure where, and we don't know when that food is gonna be rolled out for the event, so kind of flying by the seat of our pants here in true Gravity Falls style. Lastly, we do have Villains Grove, which is more than anything else, I would say, a photo opportunity. It's a walkthrough experience where you can see different villains represented by light displays and fog. We've heard it's really, really cool, so we're definitely gonna do that. We're gonna try to do the Frightfully Fun parade as well. Don't know whether or not we're gonna be able to swing the 7:45 or the 10 p.m., but we're gonna try to get one of them. So the event doesn't officially start until 6 p.m. Characters will start rolling out around 5:30. Until then, it's just a normal park day at DCA. That leaves us with 2.5 hours to decide what to do. And what we've decided to do is just kind of meander over to Avengers campus, maybe grab a little snack at Pim's Test Kitchen to hold us over until the Halloween treats start rolling out. You may be able to tell. It's very busy. So obviously you can wear costumes to Oogie Boogie Bash as well. There are some guidelines. I don't know them all. Use your best judgment, follow the website instructions on what's appropriate, but generally the rules are you can dress as a character as long as you don't pretend to be that character. You can't take photo ops with kids. You can't stop and meet and greet people like you're a Disney princess. During this event, we also have access to Guardians of the Galaxy's Halloween overlay, Monsters After Dark. Now that is available to day guests as well, up until they are kicked out for the day. So it is functioning and operating right now as Monsters After Dark, but bear in mind it's only for standby. There is no lightning lane availability for that attraction. Well, we were just meandering through Avengers campus, and look who we found.
You're hiding back here.
Hiding? What makes you say that?
Well, you're nestled nicely back in this quiet coop. How about that?
It's easier to claim the spotlight away from
Not
the...
that you're up to any, mischief or
Of
what.
course not. Who would suggest that? Shang-Chi's got the sanctum down, I think. Right, Shang-Chi? Oh, he's gone. That's all right. That's fine. Just making sure.
We got more space to roam.
What? Wait a moment. Where are you?
He's over.
Shang-Chi? Are you in?
Oh, right there.
Show yourself. Aha. There he is.
Ah!
Hi.
He thinks he's so clever.
He is so clever.
Because he knows martial arts,
And then may we trade?
Yes. We do get you.
It's the kind of place I think you would love.
Why is that?
There's a lot of mischief happening. Yes.
There are bats there?
There's bats, there's
Giant
ghosts,
vampire bats?
all kinds of bats.
I do like vampires.
Alright, I'm gonna hold up and just all welcome.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm
out of hands.
Realize
but
your hands are full. I'm sorry.
You'll have to, you'll have to be my fist on this one. Oh, big pretzel. So we made a brief stop in at Pim's kitchen to have ourselves a reactor melt. This is gonna be it for a little bit, because we do want to have those seasonal snacks later tonight. But we needed something to sate us, since turns out we just remembered we skipped lunch. Now, was it worth $18? No. But will it sate us for a little bit? Yes.
This was $14.
Yes. Yeah. So in about 25 minutes, the Redwood Trail area is going to close down so that they can start transforming it into Village Grove. We are going to head over there right now because that area looks just like Gravity Falls, and we want to take some pictures before it does close. We won't be able to access it to the same extent once it's transitioned over to Villains Grove. Welcome to Gravity Falls! It is busier than anticipated in here, like 5 minutes to close. So we got a couple photos. I don't know if we're gonna stick around for many more because I feel like we keep obstructing paths, and that's not the kind of park goer I want to be. So these two explorers do look awful cute, just meandering through together, don't they? Can we just appreciate how uniquely Disney it is that their way of kicking us out of this area was to say, spooky things are happening in the forest. We want to keep you all safe. Move along.
Move along.
Move along, sir. Sun is setting. Villains are gathering. Looks like it's gonna be a fun, spooky night. For what it's worth, this is this year's Oogie Boogie Bash spirit jersey. I did purchase it, so I'll be wearing it in a future vlog, but that's the whole thing. Oogie Boogie himself in kind of that computer rendering black on the top, and it kind of transitions into the green on the way down. And that is the front of it right there, Oogie Boogie Bash 2024. Now, worth noting, this is only available in Disney California Adventure. You don't have to be here at Oogie Boogie to buy it, but you do have to be in this park. It is not sold at Disneyland. All right, fam, it is now 5:15.
You checked a magic.
I checked the magic band. And we are in line currently for Oogie Boogie, the treat trail that includes a walk by of the big man himself. Now, the actual event doesn't start for another 45. Don't know if they're gonna open it early or not, but I do know that a line was forming and it was looking like it was gonna be a long one. So we jumped in it, nothing better to do. We're gonna twiddle our thumbs for 30 to 45 minutes and then we're gonna go meet Oogie himself. 7 minutes to doors open and the line has officially wrapped. I don't mean it like wrapped up, I mean it like wrapped. So I'm glad we got in it early. It's time to meet our host. Oh, it's looking very Oogie Boogie in there.
There he is.
Oh, it's walking out. It's Mr. Boogie himself.
Now, who wants to be on the Oogie Boogie?
Right, admittedly, it's not much of a trail if you're just coming in here at the very beginning of the event. But you get candy 3 times and you get to see Oogie Boogie, so who cares?
No! Look at that outfit! It's awful, dreadful, horrible, and I mean that as a compliment, of course.
It's like a half bag of candy already.
I was just saying, like, I don't think we're gonna be hungry later.
I know.
Okay, so there were like 6 different stations in there.
Yeah.
And
Some of it's candy. There's goldfish, Mickey Mouse shaped goldfish,
okay,
and a Fig Newton.
we all got something a little bit different. But we definitely like this. I don't.
Skittles gummy.
There was like a dining package you can get here where it's like a 3-course meal. You'll never eat all the candy.
Just get the candy.
Yeah.
Just get the candy and treat. I feel like a kid. I'm not even.
This is so much
This
fun.
is just the first trail.
I haven't trick-or-treated in forever.
I feel.
And people know our costumes, it's great.
I know.
So we were actually warned off of doing all the most popular characters first, but I gotta tell you, Hades was right across the street from Oogie Boogie, and we're gonna do it because this line is moving real quick. Hello. Thank you. I'm gonna come home from this trip like 40 pounds heavier than I left for.
You don't see any of the guys coming down from Mount Olympus to say hello to you mortals, do you?
No.
Thank you! People say I'm the bad guy.
Next stop will be Dr. Doofenschmirtz, whom we can almost see, but we got quite a bit of wrapping to do before we get to him. There he is, I can see him. I can see him. Yeah. Bubbles. Bubbles everywhere.
Just my luck. Yeah. Well, he's not cool. He is semi-aquatic, but he's not cool. Well, thank you. Not here, clearly. Do you see any holes in the wall? He's clearly not here.
Look at the beautiful, beautiful falls. Wow.
Oh, you're also from a spooky forest.
Yes, we are.
We might be next door.
Next door?
Well, I have a spooky forest, but you're not in it.
Oh.
So you have your own spooky forest.
Oh, look at us.
Yes.
Camera change, because it is officially after dark, and that means all GoPro footage from here on out is gonna be trash. We did meet a rare character in Carthay Circle. It was Hans from Frozen. I don't know how that footage turned out because unfortunately I was shooting on the wrong camera. But if it turned out okay, it'll be in the video. If not, here's a couple of photos to prove to you that it happened. Those rare characters all pop up in generally the same space around that Carthay Circle fountain. However, they do swap out fairly often, and they are not announced in advance. So if you see one you like, you can get in line. Just do so knowing that the character may be swapped out for a different character before you get up to meet them. We're headed now to Avengers Campus to see if we can meet with Agatha Harkness, and then I think we're gonna be ready to take a break. We have so much candy in our bags. So much. Woo! Agatha is popular. Understandably so.
I'm still a good neighbor, even though the house is on the road or a little bit spread apart. You know, there've been a lot of games this week. If only something else had fallen off the shelf. Uno! I could have pulled an Uno reverse card real fast if my mom turned things around here. Down the witch's road we go!
If you can't cruise, we've actually met 7 characters so far in about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. So this seems like an ideal time to take a little break, have us some of the seasonal offerings at Flo's V8 Cafe. Okay, so mobile order comes in clutch once again. This came out really, really quickly. These are the Parmesan garlic chicken strips with fries, and this is the orange chicken strips with fries. The latter has a bit more kick to it. Definitely gonna be a spicier dish with that aioli drizzled on top, but man, portion size is pretty good. How is your Parmesan garlic chicken, Kaylee?
It's really good. I really enjoy it. It does have a very, like, I would say a strong garlic taste. You can definitely smell the garlic, but you taste the garlic pretty good. And it's good by itself. It's also good with ranch. So I recommend the chicken's really well done.
Between you and me, Kaylee is the better vlogger here. She always has a whole spiel ready to say. Any question you ask, ready to go. So I am going to try a steak fry with the aioli drizzle on it. There it is. There it is. There's all the spice. I was worried for a second that the spice wasn't going to hit. It just did. Oh my God, it's dipped!
So many of you willingly dress up like two. Oh, you can keep your sympathy for yourself. This shoe is a
Poor shoe.
He knows the exact location. Roger Rabbit's hideout. Unfortunately, he's not sharing it at this time. He's too tongue-tied for the moment.
Oh, it's shaking! No!
Yes, he knows he's guilty.
We are now approaching Villain's Grove, and already it looks like the experience of the evening. Wow! Go through, Mabel. Wow! Dope! Fog at Disney! Look at all this! Look at all this work! Oh, look, the vines are growing! This is not so crazy!
Directly in front of you.
The little green lights?
Yeah, they become something.
It is Maleficent! Villain's Grove is the thing. This is the thing. If you only do one thing at Oogie Boogie, this is the thing. It's so cool! That is nuts. That is nuts. Oh, the smell of roses is so strong right now. Up, 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 up. The Red Queen! love it here. I never want to leave. Whoa! Hey, they put rocks here.
We got here, the cave was completely covered. You couldn't even see it.
Oh yeah. Be prepared. I don't know what's happening or what character this is, but I'm here for it. Well, now I feel like it's Evil Queen. I think this is our hopeful finale. After having survived Villain's Grove, we walk through these wonderful little pixies guiding us home. But I don't want to leave. Tim. I do have a book, yes.
It's got a lot of mysterious creatures. Ready, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. There we go. Thank you.
What? The man!
Oh, you like the big bottles?
I love your super suit. Hello, yes. Yeah. We're about to get roasted by Sid. I don't know if I'm ready. He's mean. You know, all things considered, that could have been a lot worse. Sid, we'll get to that thing that you don't like about you. Lotso's on the move! Hey! Man, I just feel like World of Color or no World of Color, special event or no special event, this is always going to be a beautiful view.
I can assure you, none of you have anything to fear. I only have one target.
He's intimidating.
Kaylee.
Tim.
Different.
Yes.
Alright, well, good to see you all. Where are you traveling from?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Far from here?
Far from here.
That's right.
About as far as you can get from here without leaving the country.
Alright, did you take the Bifrost to get here?
Wish we did.
That would have been a lot. I don't know. Does the Bifrost make you nauseous?
Not me, but maybe you. Now, there is a quicker way to travel. Now that I've been working with the TVA, traveling by TEMPAT. Instantaneous. You can also travel through time. Mobius doesn't trust me with the TEMPAT yet, so I unfortunately have to rely on him. But I believe very soon I will get my TEMPAT training.
Where do you want to go then? When do you want to go?
When or where? Honestly, anywhere but here.
When Cruz was with me in this reality, we enjoyed traveling as well. One of the most recent international places we visited was Edinburgh, Scotland.
Oh, you're going there
You
soon.
are. I have to let you know it's a great place to curl up with a good book.
It seems very cozy.
And I've been doing a lot of reading lately.
Ah, yes. Special book, I'm sure.
I'm just learning the truth.
Just learning the truth, yes.
Working on making my dream a reality.
Understandably so.
I understand.
You sound reasonable.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's pretty reasonable.
I understand your point of view. Very much so.
Then we'll dip out.
Guys, it's time to face facts. I'm in love with Wanda. I guess it has to be the Tim and Wanda channel now. It was tight, guys, but I think we're gonna manage to do it all. The only thing we will have missed at the end of the night, if we do everything perfectly, is Ernesto de la Cruz, which we can kind of see him right across from us, so not a huge loss.
see a strong, confident, beautiful young lady.
What are you guys still doing here? The cages are open and the creatures are loose. You gotta get out of here. Wait! Don't get out of here. I could use a hand. Spit that out. It's not candy. Watch your language.
Did you enjoy the tour? Please gather your post-souvenirs.
So what did we think of Monsters After Dark, guys?
It's fun.
It is.
It's different. Even the pre-show is different. I don't know why I wasn't expecting like a whole new Rocket monologue. But yeah, it's an overlay, but I think it's worth it.
It's fun, and the music definitely changes the tone of the ride a little bit.
The ride pattern even felt, I know it's randomized, but it even felt kind of different.
Yes.
So.
And Kaylee survived.
I did survive.
She had a hard time with monsters. No, not monsters, with Mission Breakout the first time, but you did pretty well this time.
I did better this time, actually, than I did the first time, but it was good. I'm glad I pushed myself to do it, and like you said, the music definitely made a big difference, and it's a completely different experience.
Just goes to show we gotta come back for Halloween time every year.
Oh, I wish.
Alright, gang, that's gonna be a wrap on Oogie Boogie Bash 2024. We only had one night, and I gotta tell you, the only thing we missed of the event offerings was Ernesto de la Cruz. We came with like 4 or 5 things we wanted to do, and we said before we left, like, if we do those 4 or 5 things, it will have been worth it. And we did so much more than that. So like, you can really make whatever you want to make out of this experience, and I gotta tell you, it's a lot. It is. It costs a lot, but you get like a whole park day out of it. You're here for 8 hours if you start at 3 p.m. when the gates open for you. So that is definitely worth the price. Also, if you do get the candy, you make that money back in candy, easily. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We have had an absolute blast. I wish we could say we would be back next year, but we do not live on the West Coast. This was quite a haul, so someday we will be back, and I look forward very much to that day. Until then, guys, I've been Tim.
I'm Katie. I'm Kaylee from Fantastic Travel.
And every night
is a new adventure.
And we'll spook you again soon. Bye!